Hey everybody, Brother John here. Welcome to Third Proverb, and this is a video response to DemCad and his latest video called New Wave of Foreclosures? Now we know it's foreclosures. Foreclosures? It's almost like a new wave of folklores. We're gonna have some new folklores coming in. Don't we have enough of those already? Anyway, layoff, college debt freezes transcript. Okay. Hey, okay. Let's see. Make sure we get you on here. Whoa. You don't want to see that. Zoom out. Hey. Okay. I want to do a video response here in Third Proverb. Try to talk about a little bit about politics and money. Yes. He started out with this video about the approval rating of the Afghanistan war and how many thought that we were winning the war, and he shouted out a couple of quotes, anywhere from I think it was 24 to 35%, something like that. That sounds about right. I would say that, though I don't put any stock in polls. They always seem to be they always poll only maybe 1,000, 2,000 people. God only knows where they're polling them, what neighborhood they're polling, who they're polling, all that good stuff. So I don't put all my stock in a poll of 1,000 people out of 100 million people in America. But I'm actually surprised it ain't lower, the approval rating. That war is just a waste. Within 10 years, and just deeping a lot of money in it, and we don't belong there. Nobody's ever conquered those hills, those mountains. And anyway, then you're going to have the opium problem. So you have to pull out, you're going to have the opium problem, but we're there. And I'm sure we're helping them out growing that opium anyway. Their only source of income, big part of their income. So if you want them to do anything else, you're going to have to send more money over there and give them an infrastructure. And you know what? Screw that. We need it over here, right? So anyway. Oh, man, let's get out of there. New wave of foreclosures. I'm not surprised here. Up 28% so far this year. And we're only in the beginning of April. So that's the first quarter right there. 28%. Don't doubt it. I'm sure people are try to hang on as much as they can. Those more of those unemployment checks and those extensions are running out, and though we've heard job claims down, perhaps, I don't know. I'm hearing that unemployment's more like probably in the 20% range. People only working part-time, they're underemployed, so this is not really full employment. We can't trust these numbers, really. So, yeah, it's no surprise a new wave of foreclosures coming up. Those layoffs that you were mentioning about those big companies, a lot of those layoffs happening in other countries. So what? If Dow is laying off people in other countries, okay, fine. Sure, they're probably processing all of the stuff over there, and demand might be coming down, or, because the price of fuel going up. But, how many of those jobs or those companies are they laying off here in America? But the big thing I wanted to respond to, DemCad, was about the college debt freezes transcripts. I know they're really gonna try anything to squeeze every dollar out now to get that money paid back. The one person you mentioned who went on, had a couple of degrees, had a job in Temple University, got laid off, wanted to go for a PhD, $62,000 in debt. Not for nothing. I know he wants to further his education, but even if he did that, will there still be a job for him then? And even if he have to get his PhD, then he'll be able to be by like $90,000 in debt. So, allowing him to go to college and consume more debt, is he not just doing the same thing that a lot of people are doing, or even our country doing? And I know it sounds like it's a good thing, but I don't know. Don't see it. Which brings me to really the main point I wanted to talk about, because that whole college debt thing reminded me of something I just recently learned. There was a gentleman, 1800s. His name was Wallace. I believe it was. I should have looked it up before, but it started with a W. Wallace or Warren Samuel Johnson. Look it up. He's the guy who he invented the thermostat, the electric thermostat that we have in every single building in America. He created it in the 1800s. The ironic thing was he was a teacher. He was teaching in the classroom, and they had to call in the janitor to either open or close the windows and to adjust the temperature that way. So this guy, Warren or Wallace Johnson, got frustrated with what was going on because of the big variables in room temperature, and created and invented the thermostat. You know what? The thing about Mr. Johnson, who did this, who now the company's still in existence 125 years later. It's called Johnson Controls. But the wild thing about this guy was he was self-taught. He dropped out of high school, self-taught himself. Yes, by reading books. Can you actually believe that? He read some books. He self-taught himself, and they allow him to teach in colleges. He was a professor without any degrees. Put his mind to doing different other inventions. Started a big company, still in existence today. God only knows how many people he's employed, how many inventions. Go look it up. If I find a link, I'll send it to you. But there, no college. Didn't go into debt. And here, now, we are in 2012. Information at our fingertips. I'm sure there's ways, programs, things we can do, be more innovative, and having people self-teach themselves, be self-taught. Or at least you can manage some way, small classrooms, computer, online learning and stuff like that. No need to spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year for college for a degree when you can do it right online. Which comes to another problem. The problem is that colleges are so expensive because they know that the loans are guaranteed by the government. So whenever the government guarantees loans are going to be paid, just like the problem we have now with mortgages, over 90% of the homes are guaranteed, right? Those mortgages are guaranteed by the government. So what happens? On the other side, the prices get inflated. The prices rise. Colleges will raise the price, right? And then the government guarantees those loans. And then when they default, we're in a mess. So colleges are going to have to start either bringing down the cost, and that's going to mean possibly cuts in teachers, or at least a cut in salary. So something has to give in the economy, because it's a big thing, a vicious cycle. Same thing with how you were saying corn and soybean going up. It's from the vicious cycle. Gas goes up, costs more money to ship those goods. Costs more money to ship those goods. Everything goes up. Prices go up. Cost of living goes up. Then what happens? People need to make more money. So they ask for more wages. The same people who are driving those trucks and getting that corn, getting the soybean, producing it, manufacturing, whatever they got to do. Those people then need more money. So it becomes a vicious cycle. So really, when it comes down to it, DemCad and everyone else, it does come down to the value of our money. It's because of our dollar, our debt. Dollar is worthless. It's not real money. It's not backed up by anything. And this is the main problem. And this is why, yes, you should be getting gold and silver, everybody. Silver, I think, is it. I know, everybody's upset. It's not going anywhere, and it's being manipulated, yes, but sooner or later, it's got to give, because anything else is not working here. So, that's what I would suggest. That's how we prepare, and like DemCad, like you're saying, store that food. Get those guns and ammo, you know what I mean? You gotta get those guns and ammo. You're gonna need the guns and ammo to protect all that food, you know. Don't forget to get that medicine also. Alright, out of here. Third proverb. Brother John. Peace, everybody.